Hey folks, Kev here. Welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to decorate your dungeon floor tiles. And all you're going to need is a rafter square and a pen. Let's get to it. Oh yeah, and you also need a straight edge or a roller too. Alright, now it is time to decorate this dungeon floor, and here we're using the rafter square. And I like to start off with a simple grid-like format. And so I'm using the pen here, and unfortunately the ink is not pressing in, so you cannot see the markings. But once I start drawing the lines, you'll see what I'm talking about. Real simple. I'm doing this in 1-inch squares, which would be 4 across and 4 across the other way. So we'll have a simple grid. Not to be restricted to gridded gameplay, but just a pattern format just to start out with. And now I'm going to go into, voila, yes, the next part, which is going to be breaking up this gridded format. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. I'm going to just duplicate this off the screen there. And so the best way to start that is with my straight edge or a ruler. You know, this just happens to be one of those fancy triangle thingies. So here we go, and I'm going to start out with some lines that all go the same direction, which is going to be the horizontal lines. So this gets really simple and repetitive, and I'm just following the pattern that you can't see right off the bat. And once I get all the way down, whoops, did I miss one? Yep, missed one. Okay, so we're going to keep on going. And we're going to turn this and then turn this, which makes it easy to keep going horizontal. So this is what's so great about foam core. You can just put an impression in it, you know, and it doesn't have to be that deep. But I'm just, as you can see, I'm just doing like 2 swipes on every line there. And you want to make the pattern, you know, a little bit random, or you don't want to have every square pattern the same thing, which is what I did. I was breaking things up, and here I'm making sure I'm getting the lines right and stuff. And another suggestion is do this on a separate piece of paper before you try to do this on the foam core, because if you make a mistake and do the wrong line where you didn't want it, then you are stuck with that line on the foam core, and you have to improvise and try to break it up even more or something. And here we're going to the next part, and you can see it's slowly getting a better pattern here, and it's starting to break it up even more. And what's also nice is when you put these tiles down in a laid out format, you know, all you have to do is just make sure that they don't line up with the other ones, and you can just keep repeating the same pattern over and over and over and over. So now here we're all done, yay! But we're not done. We need to create that sense of depth. So what are we going to do? We're going to continue the lines down the first layer of foam core and create that impression along the side, so that you feel like these are actually tiles that were placed on the dungeon floor. So I'm just taking my pen and just doing a few swipes here with the impression, the same as before. And it'll amazingly show up very well when it gets time to be painted and detailed, and it'll come out real nice. And it's such a simple thing to do. So that pretty much wraps it up. We're just going to take a swipe here and make sure we got all the sides. Alright. Thanks for watching, folks. And for more information on my craft, visit my website, as well as these popular social sites as well. And as always, I appreciate a thumbs up, and thank you, subscribers. Until the next video, see ya.